Hello and welcome, friends. We are here to discuss a very important sequential series talk on the important international forum that is BRICS. Friends, it would be a few series lectures talk by which we'll be able to elaborate the comprehensive analysis of BRICS forum specifically from the prospect of global tourism and economy. Hello and welcome. I am Amit Tiwari, working as an assistant professor at Indian Institute of Tourism and Travel Management. I welcomes you on behalf of the entire tourism community from the prospect of this particular global forum. In this particular discussion, we shall be able to narrate about what is BRICS and what all are the ways by which BRICS had been through and by which the BRICS is associating with the development of tourism, especially in a global forum and the bilateral economic ties between all these countries which are sharing the BRIC platform. I have made a small presentation on that. So here it is. Once we are talking about this sequential talk, we are in the quest of understanding the analysis or the reason by which the BRICS forum comes from, and will be able to elaborate this particular matter into the context of the global tourism and economics of the BRICS countries. Friends, as far as evaluation of BRICS is concerned, in the year of 2006 at St. Petersburg, the first time the leaders of different countries, namely as Brazil, Russia, India, China, met at first time in St. Petersburg. It was a time where they were having G8 Outreach Summit in July 2006, and they are having a mindset to move forward from that particular platform to sort out their bilateral and multilateral matters. Shortly after that, there was a formulation of BRIC, not BRICS. Initially, it was BRIC, that is BRIC, during the first BRIC foreign ministers meeting, which met on the sideline of the general debate of the UN Assembly in New York City in the year of 2009. After a series high-level meetings, the first BRICS summit was held in Yekaterinburg, Russia on 16th of June 2009. So it was a formal commencement of this particular forum where the countries like Russia, Brazil, India, and China came for a forum called BRIC. Up till 2009, this was forum for the four countries. It was not known as BRICS, it was rather known as BRIC. So initially, BRIC group was named as Brazil, Russia, India, and China. Later on, in 2010, by the participation of South Africa under the Group Foreign Ministers meet at New York, September 2010 onwards, BRIC turns in the BRICS. So that was a statutory framework where BRICS converted into the 5 countries multilateral international forum by which the most of the populated countries of the world had came up, and they have associated in a way that they had an idea of being brushed up. As far as April 2011 is concerned, in third BRICS summit in Sanya, China, 2011 onwards, BRIC was converted into the BRICS. Now, accordingly, South Africa's minister South Africa's participation were getting through onto it. Now let us quickly talk about the evolution of BRICS. BRICS is an important grouping bringing together the major emerging economies. Now, these major economies of the world were having a densely populated population, by which 41% approx world population community was their part. Along with that, they have got the 24% world's GDP altogether in their account. If we are talking about their world shares contribution in terms of trade, they have got significant 60% of world trades contribution in their accounts. These specific 5 countries called BRICS have been the main engine for global economic growth over the years. In recent past, from the formation years up till now, BRICS have got a lot of credits in their accounts as far as their development of the economical growth is concerned, and their bilateral trade ties are concerned also. Over a period of time, BRICS countries have came together to deliberate on important matters under the 3 pillars. That is, one is political and security issues related to their own forum or the world level, economic issues, and financial and cultural aspect related to the BRICS countries. Brazil to Russia, Russia to India, India to China, or China to South Africa, and then vice versa. These 5 important global economies in the world have got a lot of commitment as far as political securities are concerned, economic matters are concerned, of different financial reputation, and so as the cultural matters related to country, people, and people exchange. Once this forum comes into the existence, the entire world is looking after these countries, because this is the forum which is having the strong backbone by the terms of almost 3.14 billion people together. As far as their combined area or land surface is concerned, it is almost 30% of the world geography. Almost or more than 24, but almost 25 or more than 24% of global GDP and 16% of global world trade has been concentrated as per the World Bank data's statistics of 2019 are concerned. So here we can understand why this forum is important and what is the great significance of all these countries, because these are the countries the world is looking after. These are the developing countries. They have got a lot of potential in terms of future, and the developed countries are also eyeing towards the global market positioning in terms of their populations are concerned. So this is the biggest important forum. As far as BRICS are concerned, what are the important soul, or what all are the biggest reason by which this particular forum is known for? So if I could let you know, there are 3 pillars of BRICS. One is political and security aspect, which is very important in terms of international globe security matters are concerned, because non-proliferation or nuclear weapons are the important topics of 21st century. Global warming are also important matters. Nowadays, once the international faith building is an important matter, so these countries can play a vital role from the developed countries towards the developing countries. As far as economic and financial pillars are concerned, they are the prominent economies of the would-be world of next 20 years, because the huge capital in terms of the human capital and in terms of the energy infrastructure, medium and small enterprises, and agricultural aspects are concerned, there are there is extreme and extreme growth is expected by this particular forum. So as the rich cultural and people related opportunities, because all at the BRICS forum are very good by their bilateral, cultural, and people to people related exchange or ties. To enrich intra BRICS people to people connections, cultural, academics, youth, sports, and business exchange activities are getting advanced. As far as this particular phenomena is concerned related to the world of tourism, we can witness tourism has an idea of emerging a source of income for the most of the countries. And by and large, the strongest multi facet countries of more population or having dense area in terms of world's geography is concerned, they plays a vital role. Most of the significant tourist destinations are placed by these countries nowadays. India and China, forget about Brazil or Russia or South Africa, they are not only competing each other with the trajectory of the international tourism contribution, but they all are the potential economic benefits provided by the tourist footprint here and there in the rest of the world. International tourist arrivals are getting mammothly higher as far as the data related to these particular countries from 2012 to 2013. Now, within this particular discussion, we shall be able to conclude here that within the proximity of forum of BRICS, BRICS have got a lot of hope for the world countries, especially the developing countries and the big names. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa are to be associated with them with the better opportunities. But do we have the right hope at the right time? This type of discussion, the challenges, the proximity of tourism, and so many other issues related to BRICS platforms would be discussed in our forthcoming lecture series. So stay tuned with us. Keep